everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I hope you had a great week. I'm glad you're here joining me where there's no wrong way to do whatever it is we're going to do today. Today we're going to do another scraps to embellishments where we take a bunch of scraps and we make them into something that we can use and or make them into something that we would have bought. Like last time we made sentiments with stamps and stickers and scraps and border strips and all that wonderful stuff. Anything that I talk about, I'll put the links below. I will put the entire scraps to embellishment series link below. Also in this video, I will announce the winner somewhere in the middle of it. And I'll just put a little clip in there where I picked a random name and give that giveaway, like I said. So let's get started. Today we're going to work with hearts. If you haven't kind of got that, we're going to use our punches. We all have hearts dies. And like I've talked about before, don't think you need to go out and get a whole bunch of punches that you don't have. Buy dies, go through those die sets you already own. I bet you would be surprised. Heart is pretty common. And it is in a lot of different die sets. These are from different die sets. I like to keep all my hearts together unless it goes with the die set, like it's needed to complete a layered die. But other than that, I will take them apart, and I just have these in my cluster bases and my shapes where I file my dies and my stamps. Don't forget, you can also use embossing folders. I have this little hand heart punch. Now today it's going to be a little different. Usually I start with a big old pile of scraps and I don't think I need to sit here and punch out a bunch of hearts with you guys. Everybody's done this, but I'm going to show you what you're going to do with all those hearts once you punch them out. Now, just like all the other, forgive the glare, I apologize. Let me get these out of my way here. I sort them by baggies, and I've gone over how I store them before, that I have my organizing videos. You're welcome. I'll put those below too. I would organize these either by shape. I would organize them by color in my binder, or color combinations, and you'll see what I mean as we go. So everybody has hearts, you know, take those scraps. And let's see here. Here's one of my scraps, okay? So I actually already used this, as you could see, but I still didn't throw that away, did I? You could take down to your smallest little heart, and we can get more. I do not throw my scraps away unless I cannot get anything else out of it. Right there, I've gotten more hearts. Oh, is the backside yellow? Nope, there was a yellow one stuck in there. So I've got more hearts, and I can use these on sentiments. I can use these in the middle of flowers. I anywhere you want to, you can use them, okay? So I have obviously gone through my scraps. I mean, I kind of feel guilty. I always start, like I said, a thing of scraps, but I've punched and I've done all kinds of stuff, and I'm just going to show you some of the ideas that I mean, it's endless what you can do with hearts, honestly, that I have done for examples today. Okay, let me set this aside. And I've sorted them different with some, I'm trying to be prepared. Are you guys proud of me? Okay, I did each idea and I separated it with some copy paper. Okay, so you can take and make cards, right? Here's my favorite combination, red and brown. I happen to have a scrap big enough for a card front, which I probably will end up making this the rest of the way. And then I just made some 1x1 squares, used my little heart punch on some scraps. I had just enough to cut this face and then do this. That was pretty cool. And then you can decorate them, right? I did this set and I decorated them. I could put this on a streamline card or a slimline. Is that what they're called? Those are new to me. I'm learning about them. Debating. you could just randomly have one and put it in your brown and or your red. So that's one of the ways. You can put sentiments on them. You can decorate them with rhinestones. If I were to do this on a slimline card, I would probably go like this, and maybe like across the bottom. Let's say if there's a slimline card here, do some twine with a little bow right in the middle. That might be pretty. So that's one way you can make cards, right? With our scraps. Here's another way. I actually need to, forgive me. I had them set aside for a reason, and I should have stuck with my plan. See, even when I try to be prepared, I'm not. Oops. I'm gonna lose things here. Sorry. Okay, so you have a 12 by 12 piece of paper. I like to, when I have big enough scraps to make some of these big hearts, I have a large heart punch, and then I've also got large dies. But I like to make base pages. Now, base pages from lovely Janet Madison, that's where I learned about them, and I will put Janet's link below. I'll try to find her video for that. I don't know if I will have time for that, but I will definitely at least put her links below. But you could, I've seen this, now this is not a new concept. I've seen this before, so I'm not taking credit for this by no means. But you could definitely do something like this. How far down we want to go? I don't know. I feel like there should be 5. Maybe there should only be 3. I don't know. But you can do it however you like. And then take twine or I've seen people take a pin and like they're hanging. I've seen it done with snowflakes. I think I recently saw Jeanette do one with snowflakes. If I did, I'll link that video below too. She's a fellow YouTuber, an amazing person. So yeah, I mean, use what you have. There, that would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, took me a hot minute trying to talk and think at the same time. But you could run strings like these are hanging. You could also take these and bundle them like this. Run strings and make it like a thing of balloons, you know, have all your strings come down here to the end. That's one way you could use some bigger hearts if you have bigger ones. Set those aside. You could also do this. Now, I've done this before. I'm sure I saw it. Again, I do not take credit for anything. But you could easily do this kind of thing. Well, you'd spread it out even. And then you could decorate these hearts. I've put like gems right here. And then I've put the title Love across here. So you'd use your punch, but you could also use the scrap you did your punch from. Just make sure, I'm pretty sure these were 3 inches from the very tip to here, and then my punch. Now you obviously, if you don't have the same punch as I do, this one's from EK Success. It doesn't even say what size it is. I mean, I'm gonna guess. Well, I guess I could measure. I could. How wide it is, right? Like it's a pretty big one. So from 1 tip to 2.5, it's 2.5. So, you know, if yours was different size, you would just punch it and then cut it to whatever you would like. This is really cute. I've done this before. Like I said, you could put love, you could put baby girl. I did this one time with infant girl page and papers, different colors of pink. So that's another idea you could use with your bigger ones. Today's just me reminding you to use your hearts in different ways, right? Because we all have them, we all use them, but we all forget, right, that we have them, or we get tired of them, or, I mean, I do. I can't possibly be alone. All right, everybody, it is Friday, and it's time for our giveaway for our sentiments from our last Scraps to Embellishments video. So we've also got the Close to My Heart stamp that I had a duplicate of. It's a brand new one, and then these are just some of the goodies I made during that video. And I've got everyone's name in that commented on both Facebook and on the YouTube video. And let's see who the winner will be. Linda, you are the winner. So send me a message either via the Facebook message if you were friends. If not, I have my email in this video underneath, and just shoot me a little address so that I can mail it to you, and I will get it on the mail on Monday. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. Now, remember, you can layer your hearts and you can make a butterfly, right? So you would take different size hearts with different size paper, and you would layer them. I did 3 layers here. You can do whatever you like. Then I would take a scrap and I would either punch a circle and or another heart, small size, and put here in the middle. Let's go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Make it, because then I have it made. I like that show, Making It. Let's see here. So we just put one there. Put a little glue here. Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. Stay. Okay, now it's not going to have antennas, but it's still going to look like a pretty butterfly. And you can do this in whatever size you like. Oh, come on. It's because I'm trying too hard. That's why. Just hold it for a second and let it. There we go. Okay, so there's a pretty butterfly, and you can make these as big or as small as you want. You know, you could use these 2 little ones and then the little tiny one, or even just put a tiny circle and then the gem in the middle. And you could do that. I just got these, and they were sitting on my desk, so I just set them here because they match. They have the blue. So then you could put 2 little eyes if you wanted to. Oh, jeez, I just flicked a gem at myself. Oh, or, now my favorite way, I don't really like to do the eyes. I like to kind of make a line going down the middle. And that's just me. And you would do it straight, because you're better than I am. See, even when I try to make it a streamlined video, it becomes too much. Okay, well, you get the idea. And then you could have a pretty butterfly, all of hearts. It's a way to do it. You could make like a set of 3, make a big one, and then a smaller one, and an even smaller one, set of 5, whatever you would like to do. Okay, so that's another idea. You see, I don't throw my scraps away, and this is why, because you can do things like this. Then you can do a color combination, right? So I picked, this is what I happen to have in scraps that would fit this. And I don't know that I would do a white background, but I'm going to show you another base page idea. Now, if I was doing a white background, I'm not going to lie to you, I would probably pick some kind of strip of pretty printed teal paper along here. But that's me. You can do it however you like. And then you can just make a line of the ones you've made going down the side here. Since I only have one pink, I think I'll do teal. There's no wrong way to do this. You can do this however you want, right? Let's go this one this way, just a hair maybe. I don't know. We're just playing. And then I would pop this up on foam tape. Have another one poking out of this way. You know, I mean, just layer them however you like. Maybe one here. Oh yeah, definitely have this one popping up on foam tape like that. You know what? I might do this later, so I'm just gonna put it on foam tape now. Why not? Just hearts, I can make some more. I know I have more of that pink if I need to. I'm not sure about the teal, but that's all right. I'll use some foam tape. Okay, so then we'll get the idea. Yeah, I would definitely. Oh, no, see, that's why I use overkill. It is, because it drives me crazy. Okay, so then you could easily maybe go like that. Instead of this one going that way, being like that. I'd put this one on foam tape also. Just here and there, pop them up, right? Okay, so up on foam tape, give it some dimension. Let's see here. You could scoot this all down so that you have a little more room. There we go, yeah. And I actually would probably go like that, just like that. Okay, and again, no wrong way to do this. Now I got 2 here. Maybe I don't need quite as many. I'm not sure what I want to do here. Well, let's see. Maybe one here. Oh yeah, that's better. And have this one coming this way. And this one going that way, maybe? Yep, I almost need to punch one more little green one. I wonder if I have any of that green left. I had this piece. Could I get a heart out of here? It wouldn't even have to be a whole heart, right? Oh, I can, look. Woohoo! Oh yeah, definitely better. There we go. Yeah. Something like that. You wouldn't have to use this one. You could even layer this one inside of here if you wanted to. But make yourself a border, and you could do it across the top. You could do it however you like. And this could be a base page. Be very simply decorated. If you had even more extras, you could use them in clusters around. Okay, so that's an idea I've done before and used. Always makes it fun. And if you decided just to make these, right, you like this color combination, put them all together, put them in your pocket like we've talked about before, and put them in pink, put them in teal, however you like. And when you decide to use them, you can use them. You might decide to make 3 clusters, who knows? Okay, so there's that. Last but not least, I love making tulips with hearts. This is probably my favorite way because we always have these little tiny pieces and you can punch little tiny hearts. And then I take my scraps, I save these just so y'all could see. And I literally, this was a Christmas tree. You can see that I punched a Christmas tree out of it. And I will take a die from a flower die set and I will just do the stem. So I made a bunch of stems here. And then from there, I will take my little scissors and cut off the pieces I don't need, right? Because we just want the stem. Then I will take a tiny dab of glue. And these are the cutest things. I one time I tried to find the layout, but I don't remember what year it was I did it. I made a whole ton of these. Like I just made them every time I had scraps. And then I simply, when I had enough, I did an entire bottom of a 12 by 12 paper with all of these. And I cut the stem, I made some of them shorter, and I literally lined the entire bottom of it with these. We'll make another one real quick. And these are just easy. I just would make little baggies of these whenever I had a green scrap. So I had different shades of green. I had different colors of tulips. The hearts reminded me when I did this, I saw this somewhere. I was like, oh, what a genius idea. Now see, that scrap did not have a big enough leaf. So I would just, the leaf is not right. I would either like round it off so it wasn't so noticeable like that, or I'd cut it off altogether. You won't notice when you get a whole bunch of them. And you see there, you could totally just all the way across the page. And these are really cool to make cards with also. And you can do these with bigger ones if you wanted to. I mean, you don't have to use these little ones like I do. It's just, we always have these tiny scraps, and I think these are just really cool to do. You could do a set of all red and put it in your red part of your organizing. You could do a set of all yellow. I just like the multicolor, and when I have enough, I will probably maybe make a card or do another border. They are the cutest thing. I have used them so many times. Probably, yeah, definitely one of my most favorite ways to use little tiny scraps and hearts. Okay, so that is my ideas. Remember to think outside of the box and enjoy what you have and stop spending your money on those 5, 6. Could you imagine how much a set of these at Hobby Lobby, let's say you got 12 of them, would be? These were all free, right? These would have been a scrap that some people may have thrown out, but I didn't. Instead, I will make a whole set of these and probably use something that probably would have cost me anywhere between $3 all the way up to $8, depending on what company you bought it from. So definitely think outside of the box, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I will have another video coming up tomorrow. I'm going to do a layout, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and be blessed. Thanks.